Oh.
Hello to all you nifty nerds, gaming goons, and joystick jockeys out there in Pixel Land.
That's my joystick.
Careful. This is Double Shift, the show where seasoned game industry vets talk about socks and sandals.
Oh, God.
But before we get to that, we'll talk about video games just a little bit. I am your host, I'm your host, Take Two. I am your host, Mikey, aka DJ Chip Clip.
Chip Clip?
Chip Clip.
Oh, darn it. I should have grabbed my Nightmare Before Christmas ones.
I have a Niners one.
That's more fitting.
Along with my friend, former colleague, and currently trapped in another dimension, Danelle. Say hello, Danelle.
Hello, Danelle.
Another dimension.
How do I get out of this dimension?
Another dimension. And then there was producer Jeff, who has no dimensions.
Oh my God, poor Jeff.
I know. Whatever. All right, I should take this moment to tell you that we do have an Instagram, we do have emails, and we do have YouTube. You should check them out. We should, I guess, probably do more things. We haven't updated any of them for a while. The Instagram and the YouTubes, that is, but we will.
Shame.
Whatever. Who cares? But check them out anyways. Double Shift Pod, all one word, for the Instagram and the emails, and then of course Double Shift Podcast for the YouTubes. Yeah, actually, before we get to the episode, I mentioned socks and sandals. I know the joke is we never talk about it.
Very Santa Cruz. I don't know why I think of Santa Cruz.
Actually, no. I skipped ahead a little bit here. I'm going to tell you the name of the episode. This week's episode is blandly titled, as always, "Mama, I'm Coming Home." Brew. We'll be talking about the homebrew scene in video games, not beer. Danelle, I know you were probably thinking.
What does that mean? What do you mean
beer?
homebrew?
Well, I'm going to explain it.
Okay.
But
I thought beer for sure.
I did mention socks and sandals, and I just mentioned beer. Socks and Sandals does happen to be one of the best IPAs around from a local Santa Cruz brewery called Humble Sea. You were right on with that. Yep. So check it out. It's actually my wife's favorite beer, and I like it. My wife. I like it too. Hey, Mikey. He likes it. Hey, Mikey. And just in case if you were wondering, I do like Life cereal.
Stupid. I don't know if I do. I know I've had it, but
I haven't had it in years.
I like Chex.
Yeah, Chex are good, especially when they're mixed. But
I like the corn Chex.
Yeah, well, I mean like Chex Mix, but but we've talked about Chex Mix on the show before. So
yeah, we have. So get it out of here.
We'll dive right into the homebrew scene, Danelle, which is.
Do it.
Was that you diving?
Yeah. I got good hand moves today.
Homebrew is basically fan-made games made by people at home for actual game consoles. Most of the time, ones that aren't in the current generation. So people aren't necessarily making PS5 homebrew games, although I'm sure they might be. But that's kind of messy, considering that there's sales involved with those still, and there are probably lawsuits and all that. It's mostly for old school consoles, honestly, and what was once a pretty niche hobby has become a full-on underground success story, with a lot of these games now getting attention and being sold, usually online, but sometimes you'll find them at random places like Streetlight Records, sponsor us, Streetlight Records, and also upcoming this fall, actually pretty soon, you can find at least one of them at Spirit Halloween.
What?
And I'll get to that in a second. The homebrew scene, actually, I mean, it's been around as long as consoles have been around. I
haven't heard this term.
Yeah, I mean, it's you think of beer when you hear homebrew, but yeah, no, it's a hobbyist thing for people who make their own video games, basically. And it started with Atari. There was a lot of homebrew Atari games that were made that actually kind of got people careers at some point, because someone would make a Pac-Man for the version of Atari where a Pac-Man didn't exist, for example. I'm probably not getting the history right, but
Yeah,
And
I get
then
what you're saying though.
yeah, and then they'd be like, "Oh, don't do that." But actually, hey, you want a job because you did a pretty good job, right? Like that kind of happened
Yeah,
back in the
well,
day
that's awesome.
when it was the Wild Wild West. But yeah, people are still making it today. And actually, what gave me the idea for this episode
Uh-huh.
was I saw that Spirit Halloween is going to have a NES cartridge for sale, and I
What?
think you can maybe pre-order it.
What?
This game has actually been out already online, like on Steam. I think you can play it on Switch, or at least some of them in the series, for a few years now. And then I looked for this Spirit Halloween NES cartridge. Initially on Amazon, I saw that it was
I'm gonna have to.
$150,
Holy
and
shit!
yeah, that's what I said. Um, uh, that's what I saw on Amazon, but then I actually saw it on the Spirit Halloween website itself, and it sells for $60.
I'm
Uh,
looking at it right now. What the hell is it?
yeah, well, and honestly, $60 for an NES cart, it's I don't
Is it
know.
real? Can you play it?
Yeah, no, it's real. You can put it in your NES and you can play it. I
What?
don't know that
This
I
is
would
awesome.
want to pay $60 for a game. I mean, if I had money, I guess I would, but I don't. Um,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
it's
this is
cool. It's like an
awesome.
orange cart, right?
Yeah, look at this
And
thing.
so yeah, it's Danella's reading right now. It is called Haunted Halloween '86 Spirit Edition.
What the hell? This is super
Yeah,
random.
it is super random. It's cool though. I mean, the idea of the homebrew is it's exciting. So Haunted Halloween is a series of homebrew games from a company called Retrotainment
Hmm.
Games. And like I said, you can play their games on Steam and Switch, but they also have physical release in the form of an NES cart.
Oh, they have the guy from. Oh my
It's the
god.
Spirit guy, right? Is that who you're talking about? Or I don't know what you're looking at, but
No, the guy from. Oh my god, used to be my favorite Halloween movie after a while. Sam, the guy with the little.
the Trick or Treat, right? Is that
Yeah, Trick or
yeah,
Treat.
yeah,
Fucking hey. Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sam's become
Oh,
pretty
that's
popular.
awesome.
Um, so yeah, I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool, and I wanted to write an episode about it.
Well, look at that. See, it sparked an idea. Gave you an idea.
Exactly. So they have NES
Hmm.
carts already for Haunted Halloween '85. It's not the Spirit Edition. It's actually a green cart.
Oh, what?
And Spirit's obviously like a marketing tie-in and all that kind of stuff. In-store merch type thing,
Have
and
you seen the Spirit Halloween
I
movie?
have, and I actually really like it. My kids
Oh,
really like it. I watch it with
it
my
was
kids.
so
Yeah, of
bad.
course it is, but it's fun. It's fun
Yeah.
for the fun people. It's got Christopher Lloyd. He's fun.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
like
that
it.
guy. He's so old
We'll
now.
watch it again this year. We watched it twice so far. Listen. It's a
I'll definitely watch it this year. I loved everything Halloween during Halloween.
I know. I even thought about starting our Halloween episodes now and to go.
Oh, I saw online somebody was like, "It's never too early to start Halloween," and so I'm like, "Well,
It's really not. In fact, July used to be, Christmas in July was a thing, and
yeah,
it still is. But
yeah."
now it's
It's still,
also
yeah.
it's halfway to Halloween. I think it's July or is that June? I don't know. My
I don't know, but all the stuff comes out already. It's all everywhere. It's in
yeah.
all the stores
So
in July.
so yeah, we can
Crazy.
start. We can do the rest of the episodes
Nice. I'm
until
with it.
yeah. Anyways, Haunted Halloween Spirit Edition. It's pretty basic. It is an NES game, even though it's released like today. You're, I mean, it sounds like Danelle designed it. Actually, you're walking around,
Oh
you're
God, stop
jumping, and you're
it.
killing monsters, and you're walking around some more, and and
Oh
it,
Lord.
it, it it's fine. But the bosses are actually pretty cool, really cool. In fact, for what's supposed to
Oh.
be an '80s horror action game, they look really good. And since it's the Spirit Edition, what you're basically fighting in the bosses, anyways, are 8-bit versions of the infamous Spirit animatronics. Uh, I mean, who
Hmm.
doesn't want to do that? And you mentioned that movie. That's kind of what they do in the movie. Although I feel like they made up animatronics for the movie. This one, it seems like you're fighting the actual ones that are in the store, including. Do you know the Spirit mascot name by any chance?
Nope.
It's Jack the
Or me.
Reaper, I believe. The
Oh
you know
my
the
God.
that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack the Reaper. Um, I played
Oh.
so there's a demo of this game on Steam.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm not going to review it because it was just a demo, and it's not bad. One thing about the homebrew scene for NES today is they really push the limits of what you could do with the NES. So it has
Yeah.
a lot of different moves you can do, like kind of like Street Fighter moves. like down forward punch and that kind of stuff,
Okay.
which wasn't easy to do on that kind of controller, but um,
Man, I wish I had my NES
I
still.
know. Well, you could get one on dkoldies.com, sponsor us. Um, so it looks a little bit like River City Ransom, and then there's some platforming, and of course, since it's a retro game, it's kind of like difficult.
Yeah.
The movement's a little rough. I think they probably did that on purpose. And to buy it on Steam, I think it's like $8, and I don't see a ton of replay value to like play it on your computer. I think the point for these games in this company is you want to buy the Nintendo cart and play it on your Nintendo. And again, if I had money, I would maybe buy this from Spirit
I know.
just to have
I'm
it.
thinking about it. Exactly. I'm really thinking about it.
I know, like even just to have it and display it,
Just to have
it's
it.
kind of cool. I don't have money. In fact, this podcast
Mm.
makes millions of dollars, but Jeff and Danelle split it right down the middle, and I get nothing. So,
Not even. Jeff takes it all because I don't have any money either.
yeah, this is horse hockey.
He's living it up over
Yeah, look
there.
at him with his headphones and not paying attention to us, nodding his head. It's
No,
ridiculous.
yeah.
Uh, any Spirit Halloween animatronics that you can think of that you'd want to fight in real life, Danelle? What do they have? They have like the guy at the carnival booth that pops up. And...
Yeah, there's that one. I was trying to think, but nothing happens. I can't. I hate that you have that in my head now.
Sorry.
I don't know. I go there every year to walk around and like step on all the animatronics and stuff. I know there was like a spider one.
Oh yeah, I always want to punch the spider when he comes out.
I think they have. Was there a? I'm trying to. I don't know. I can't even think of them now. There might have been a bride one.
Yeah.
There was one that I really didn't like. Yeah, maybe it is the clown. Well, the clown one didn't work last year when I went there, so I couldn't see what it was doing.
There's too many kids stepping on it all the time.
I guess so. There was a really cool one that I wanted, and now I don't remember what it is. I wanted it really, really bad, but it was like $200.
Ugh, jeez.
And then it went on sale for like half off, and I almost was tempted to buy it, but still, like, do I need it?
No. We have some blow-ups for Halloween, but nothing animatronic. But listen, we'll do our Halloween shows. Let's.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know, let's move on to another homebrew game.
Very nice.
For the NES, very nice.
Oh gosh.
This is called Super Tilt Bros. And this game's actually crazy. And no, it's not about Jeff or Sam Squint when they've had too much to drink and they're tilting around. This is a different game. Now listen, Danelle.
Okay, I'm listening.
When I first played NES back in the day, I didn't know what the internet was.
Yeah,
right? It existed.
It wasn't. Well, I'll say I don't. Maybe did it?
Well,
exist
it existed, not how we know it today, but like we actually kind of had it growing up. Kind of, sort of. My dad was a computer science teacher, and he brought home all sorts of fun stuff and new computers and all that kind of stuff. That's actually how I first played King's Quest 4. Shout out to King's Quest 4, which I do need to do a King's Quest episode. But every once in a while, I would ask to play Prodigy. Prodigy was an internet browser type thing, and honestly, I'm losing focus here and distracting us from our main topic. our real main topic, not Socks and Sandals, which is actually a great beer, which I'm getting distracted again. But anyways, my point is the NES didn't have the internet like your Xbox does or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
So enter this homebrew cart, which is called Super Tilt Bros, which is available today. This cart has Wi-Fi built into the cartridge, you know.
Wait, what? No way.
So what this means is that you can play. It's like a Smash Bros type game. It has like other elements to it as well, but it's a Smash Bros game basically. So you can play it online with your friends on your NES, and I think that's bananas. Honestly.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah,
crazy cool.
Super cool, crazy cool. Maybe not the other one for the TLC trifecta, but it's fine. It also has DLC, so you can download like new characters. I think that's crazy.
Wow, that is holy crap.
It's yeah. I mean, I can't. So I haven't played it. I don't have any of these homebrew games, unfortunately. Maybe I should at some point. Maybe I'll get the Spirit one, but I've only watched videos on it, and it actually looks. So it's a lot cooler than just like, hey, you can play it online. It actually looks like the developers put a lot of love and time and effort into the game.
That's good.
It looks fun and funny and Funyuns, only because
Ugh.
I wanted Danelle to say ew, gross.
I could just think of that Funyun breath.
Funyun breath. DJ, my name is Mike A, aka DJ Funyun Breath, and along with my friend, former Carly and Danelle, ew, gross, Funyun Breath. So, I mean, it's it is crazy to think about NES having Wi-Fi. I guess with technology and all that kind of stuff today, maybe it's not that crazy. But just the fact of something like the thought of something existing like that back in the day is a cool thought. I think we would lose our minds. We would if that was back in the day. So
I played games for years without being able to play online with people. I mean, I grew up not being able to play online with people on that console, and so just the fact that you can, that's super cool.
It's bananas. Yeah,
it is bananas.
Who doesn't
BANANAS?
Yeah, thank God for that song because bananas. It's not an easy word to spell when you know.
Is there two N's? Exactly. Yeah, I know. So like two A's.
Spell banana. So I spend most of our time. Listen. This podcast is kind of slowly becoming like let's just have Mikey reminisce about the NES. So I will switch it up a little bit.
Sure.
But I just want to mention there's a game called Former Dawn. It's an NES homebrew game, and I won't talk about it too much because I can't do it justice. I think but it's ridiculous. The art and the visuals and the frame rate and the pure amount of content in the game is impressive, and it's all done on NES hardware. So I wanted to mention it. So what people can do listening to this show is they can go to YouTube.com and they can first go to Double Shift Podcast. All separate words. You can go to our Double Shift podcast page, and you can watch all of our videos, and then you can go watch a video on Former Dawn that I just mentioned. But watch our videos first. All that to say, that was just another plug for our YouTube. So, Jeff...
this is a Kickstarter?
I think most of these things probably in order to... make the cartridges and stuff have to be Kickstarters, right?
$216,000 pledged so far for it.
Yeah, but it looks incredible.
Look at it; it looks crazy.
Yeah, and it's all
an NES game.
It's all done with NES hardware. Like it's
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, Nintendo! I just remember their graphics. I mean, it's all I grew up with, so that's all I knew.
Yeah.
But looking back and then going to the other consoles, I was like, God, this was so terrible.
It could be rough. Definitely could be rough, but I mean,
it still is. I even heard with the new Nintendo Switch 2 that they even still don't have. I don't know if it's like I saw people online complaining it was either the hardware or like the GPU in it. Something they're like, why didn't they use like the newest version? They still use like an old version. Everyone was like really upset about it, and that's just Nintendo for you. I don't understand why they don't. Not to say they don't care about graphics, but
like they're always like one step behind the other current gen of consoles, and I don't think they care. I think their thing.
True. I guess they don't have to.
Yeah, because their games speak for themselves. Blah blah blah.
True.
And they're just
wearing a gas mask in Former Dawn.
They're weird. A gas mask.
Yeah. Oh, she has like a thing that you like with weeds. You like the weed. Trying to kill your weeds in the lawn. It has a little pack that has like chemicals in it.
Is that all you think about?
Gas mask?
No, the other thing. Sorry.
Oh, well, same thing because I've used one of those for that.
Right, that's true. They are really
burns your eyes. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it is not cool. I would never do it again.
That's a '90s throwback if I ever heard one before. We'll have to start another podcast called Gardening with Danelle.
Oh my goodness, yes, I like it.
I'll be the producer. Jeff can talk. It will just be Danelle talking the whole time. All right, I'm going to move on to listen. Danelle,
let's move on.
Listen, ROM hack.
Listening, ROM hack.
Who are you calling a ROM hack? You ROM hack? Sorry, that was a tribute to Rumham from. Always Sunny. So I was like, all right, I'm talking about NES too much. I'm gonna look for an SNES homebrew game.
I knew. I was just gonna say, what about SNES then?
And they do exist. But it was kind of hard to find when I was looking for NES ones. I couldn't. I mean, listen, there's like thousands of them out there. It seems like.
Wow.
And when it comes to SNES, what I found more of were ROM hacks. Now, ROM hack is different from homebrew. ROM
I was
hack
thinking
is
like a rom-com, like a comic,
right.
a romance
There's
hack.
probably
What
a
is?
ROM hack somewhere out there.
Oh my God! Say that 10 times.
Nope, not even once. I was gonna try it. I was like, nope, not happening.
So I'm assuming it means like ROM, like.
Well, so it's basically it's mods of existing games, while homebrews usually are original titles, if that makes sense.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's not
okay,
always true either, but that's like the easiest way to explain the difference.
sure, that makes
And
sense.
there's a ton of
Even
ROM
to a
hacks.
woman like me, I understand
Yeah,
with my woman
yeah,
brain.
we got to dumb it down for
I'm kidding.
Jeff. Really, it's who we're dumbing it down for, just to insult him one more time. But so there's
I
millions of
know.
ROM hacks out there. Too many to mention. In fact, I might do a ROM hack episode at some point down the line, but
Should make your own.
I could actually. I've talked about it, and I like talking about things and not doing them. Um,
Oh, you're one of
I
those.
have a lot of ideas. That's why I'm a writer. I write things, and
Oh, and then you get someone else to
well,
do.
yeah, I'm not gonna program anything. I'm
Or,
not that smart.
eh. Oh,
Um,
you are. Don't sell yourself short.
well, listen, too short. So yeah, there's really good ROM hacks out there. There's a lot of really good Super Mario World ones, in fact.
Ooh, I would like that.
Yeah, so I'll do a ROM hack episode actually at some point, maybe after Halloween. Um, but this
Hmm.
is not the ROM hack episode; it's a homebrew episode, and we're celebrating people making actual cartridges for old consoles. So I did find one that's kind of a little bit of both. It's kind of a ROM hack, and
Okay.
it's homebrew because they did make a Super Nintendo cart for this. So this is New Super Mario Land. This is a
Ooh.
fan-made, updated version of the Game Boy title Super Mario Land, but
Oh.
it's made using the new Super Mario Brothers from originally the DS and eventually the Wii, that engine. So it's a faithful remake of the Game Boy game, but it looks like new Super Mario's, and because it's new Super
Huh.
Mario, you can play with 4 players on the
Oh.
SNES using that multi-tap device thing that they used to sell. And the developer even recreated the original music from the Game Boy in the style of New Super Mario Brothers. So think of wah, wah, uh, when the turtles and the
Oh.
Goombas and the Koopas
Yeah.
pause to go wah, wah. I
Yeah.
always like that.
Womp,
So I
womp.
don't know. Do you remember Super Mario Land from the Game Boy? It's
I never played Game Boy. I
oh,
never had a Game Boy, so I never really. I never liked handhelds. I've never been a
ah,
handheld player.
oh man, I
Mm,
when the Game Boy came out, that was even though it looked like spinach, it was
I know.
fantastic. So
Yeah.
Super,
So no, I don't remember this.
you have Switch 2, and I think you have the online subscription, so you can play Super
Yeah.
Mario Land
Okay.
on your Switch 2. I thought it was really weird, even as a kid. I thought it was like just kind of it just felt off. It's Mario,
Okay.
but
I'll have to check it out then.
I don't know. It's just a little different. It's fine. I mean, that's definitely when Nintendo was being very experimental and all that kind of stuff. But this looks really
Yeah.
cool. So Utamain has a
Hmm.
SNES in our music studio actually. So if I
What?
ever see this and it's not $1 million, I might pick it up and we can do a proper review.
Oh.
Um, and listen, I'm not gonna just talk about Nintendo all day.
Sure. I don't believe you.
One last thing before we get hungry. No, I'm gonna talk about uh,
Oh, hungry. Oh, damn
yeah,
you.
the country hungry. That's what I'm gonna talk about. Um,
What?
the country hungry. Uh,
Oh, they said I was like country hungry. I
yeah,
was like,
I'm
what the heck
country
is that?
hungry.
Yeah, I'm country hungry. I was like, what?
Proper.
What was that?
Um,
Oh my
I
god.
will
Biscuits
give
gravy.
country
Mmm.
gravy is fantastic. Can't eat too much of it nowadays. I don't know
No.
why my arms are up. Hold on, let me.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited.
I don't want to show my sweat, so I'm not going to do that.
Right, I do. I don't have any. Um,
I had a bunch of coffee, so I'm sweating.
oh, does that happen? Is that a thing? That's not
Yeah,
good.
because the thing is it, coffee doesn't actually wake me up. Caffeine doesn't do anything to me. At least I don't feel like it does anything to me, but it just makes me sweat like crazy.
Huh?
But it doesn't wake me up at all. I guess it just goes through my pores and then
Sounds like
pour
a
me.
sounds like a serious medical condition.
I think it
Yeah.
is.
Uh-oh. All right. Let me give a little bit of love to the Sega Genesis. All right. So,
Oh, Sega!
so Sega is another. The Genesis actually is another thing that there seems to be thousands of homebrew games for.
I can see that.
Um, and people are still making the games for it this year. I saw a YouTube video for like top 30 Sega Genesis games coming out in 2025. So that's a crazy video that exists. So
Wow,
that's a
really?
sentence that I really like. Genesis games 2025 and like 30 of them.
I know.
So I
Well,
just
that's so cool though that people are. I think it's mostly because the people our age just really like reminiscing
yeah,
and they're able to like bring back all this stuff or make it relevant. And I don't know. That's really cool.
and I think some people just don't care about these really big budget long games.
For
Like they just
sure.
want the kind of the retro stuff, and if you can actually
Yeah.
get a physical copy of it, that's even cooler because people like stuff.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I like stuff, but I don't know.
You like stuff? I like stuff too.
Like see all these books back there. Those are all from the library. I like stuff, but I don't like stuff collecting in the house because if you could see the mess in this room, which you kind of can. Oh my god. Anyways, I picked one title from the Genesis. It's called Lethal Brides.
Lethal Bride. So
Uh,
I can't even imagine what this is about.
so you play as the bride. Your husband
Yeah.
doesn't make it to the wedding, and you're super pissed. You're trying
What?
to call him. You're like, dude, where is he? And your mother-in-law answers the phone, and she basically is like, he never returned from his stag party.
Oh,
So you and your soon-to-be mother-in-law go out looking for him.
this is for
This is
real?
for real. It's a real game.
What the
It
hell?
turns out that a gang of evil clowns kidnapped him,
Yes.
and you have to get him
Yes,
back.
I'm with this. Oh my god.
And the way you go about getting them back is you go shooting a bunch of clowns and other bad guys. And when you pass a level, it shows like a stat screen, and it shows you as the bride taking a selfie of yourself, and you have blood.
Oh, this is so
You're like
weird.
kind of pretty, but you have blood all over you. And there's a hashtag that says
I'm
what?
gonna be this for Halloween. You
Yeah.
just
Oh, you should.
inspired me.
Yeah. Hashtag woke up like this. You know, you're taking a selfie all bloody. So it looks hilarious. It looks beautiful. For a Genesis game, and it looks really funny too. Like the dialogue cutscenes are pretty funny. Obviously, it seems a little bit repetitive. Each level is kind of like you walk around, you shoot people. And
Just like me, I'm
yeah,
a little repetitive.
Danelle designed it. And then you find an exit, and then you do it again.
Aw.
You walk around, you shoot people, and you find an exit. But it's an old school game, so it's fine, right? It's fine to be
Yeah.
repetitive. But so yeah, that's Lethal Brides, and I don't know about you, Danelle, but all this clown shooting's making me hungry. So Jeff,
Oh,
whenever you're ready, if you can give me a
I'd like to
little,
eat a
yeah,
clown.
if you can give me some
It
clown,
probably tastes funny. Didn't.
some clown eating music. Thanks, Alberto.
That was
Oh
good.
boy.
Snacks? 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 Let me stop clowning around and get to the food.
Let's get to them snacks. Our snacks segment is, of course, the segment where we pair dope video games with dope food, just like fine wine and fancy food. And of course, snacks is spelled with an X, because that's just the way it is. I'm running out of reasons. I've used, what is this, episode like 22 or something? It's just, that's what it is.
Is it really?
I don't know, something like that. Jeff's saying no. I can't really see him because my 2, 1, 21. The best game of basketball you can
Really?
play.
I know you started numbering them, but I don't see. You just stopped.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you can't do that forever. All right, let me set the scene here for you, Danelle.
Okay, lay it on me.
It's summertime in the early 90s. It's going to be hot as heck today, and you have basketball camp in the morning before the heat creeps in.
What?
You're done with camp around 11 a.m., and you're going to your buddy's house today. Luckily for you, or me, whoever this narrative is about, your buddy's house has a pool. An awesome pool. Complete with floaties, squirt guns, and even one of those pool basketball hoops because you didn't get enough shooting time this morning.
Nice.
You've been swimming for hours now. Live 105 is on in the background, and they've been playing everything that you've wanted to hear today. It's been a great day so far. One for the record books. This will go in the memory bank for sure.
Ooh.
It was a great day until... Uh-oh, Danelle.
Yeah.
This isn't good. The hunger.
Oh.
It didn't slowly creep in. No. It ran through you like a battering ram. You only had a light... I like the sound effects. You only had a light breakfast this morning of O's branded cereal. No, not Cheerios.
Oh, I like
O's. You
O's.
remember O's? Oh my
Yeah.
god, I loved O's. If they
Mm-hmm.
still make O's, I might buy some.
I think they
Oh
do.
my goodness, it used to be like $2. Anyways, one bowl of O's ain't gonna work. Swimming for hours, playing basketball all day.
Oh.
You need to exit the pool, and you need to get to that shaded deck area and hang your head between your knees because you're gonna pass out. The journey is daunting. You're in the deep end, both literally and figuratively, and it seems like the pool never ends. You can't see over the edge. You might not make it. Finally, as you reach the stairs and the shallow end, when you arise, you think, "What's this? Is this a mirage?" As you see a shadowy figure dancing around the table. They seem to be setting something down. You approach the table as the sun leaves your eyes, and it hits you. It's your friend's mom, and she just set down a tray full of sandwiches, chips, and 2 big old pitchers of Kool-Aid. Your favorite
Oh.
flavors, too, Danelle. Red and purple. Because that's what the flavors are called. Fight me. You can hardly contain yourself, barely able to muster the phrase, "Thank you, Mrs. Friend's mom." And you sit down and you grab a paper plate. What's first? Yes, first, because this hunger knows no bounds, and we're not stopping at one sandwich. Besides, there is a bevy of beautiful backyard bites to be had.
Holy shit.
You
No,
reach
you did not.
for what we call the Jeff first. Why is it called the Jeff?
Yeah.
Because it's full of bologna and a slice of American cheese, of
Oh.
course. Slap some mayo and just a hint of mustard.
Mikey.
Thank you, Alberto. Slap some mayo and just a hint of mustard on there, and add some classic Lay's potato chips in the middle, and crunch it on down. Chew, ham, bite,
Stop! You're really making me hungry.
chomp selecta. First sandwich gone, and then of course, and down goes the glass of ice cold red. You take a moment to soak it all in. That was the best pool sandwich that ever happened, you say out loud, without a sarcastic bone in your body. Your friend agrees simply by nodding his head. He didn't have to say anything, because that was the best pool sandwich that ever happened. Well, at least you thought so. Let's try something now. Ready?
Okay, I'm curious where this is going.
You see a salami, you see a roast beef, and a turkey sandwich sitting on the platter. You and your friend lock eyes. It's as if your thoughts became one. It's time to do some construction. Working together as a team, you both disassemble and assemble yourselves a new creation. What if you took these 3 sandwiches, mixed and matched the meats, had 2 slices of American cheese, and tossed the extra bread? Besides, extra bread is for the birds. Literally, in this case. No mustard this time for me, anyways. Just some mayo. I'm sorry.
I like mustard.
Yeah. Your friend's older sister came out and she stole the bag of classic Lay's chips, but that's okay because we don't need them. We got nacho cheese Doritos.
Oh, nice.
This time, the crunching of the chips in the sandwich was so loud the neighborhood seemed to shake. Concerned eyes from next door peered through the window as if to say, "What's with all the ruckus?" No ruckus, just straight fire. Purple Kool-Aid in hand, we used to wash down the last bites of this behemoth. Not today, hunger. Maybe some other summer day, but not today. You've been defeated. Now, we could get back in the pool, after waiting 30 minutes, of course, to know.
Of course.
But why bother? We're only going to want sandwiches again, and that's just ridiculous. We might as well go inside and play some video games.
Oh.
After all, we have to pair our snack with video games, don't we?
Yes.
But this is the early 90s, and video games are hard. If there were only some way to manipulate them so we could say that we beat all these games over the summer break.
Oh, no, I think I know where you're going with this.
Where are we going with this, Danelle?
As soon as you said manipulate, the first thing I thought of was Game Genie.
That's right. The Game Genie. Your friend stands on the ottoman of the couch and raises his hands to the sky. It has been a losing battle since the eve of the Loma Prieta earthquake that we have tried to pass through the dam of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES game, he shouts to the heavens. But now on this day, we lose no more. He turns his attention to me, wherever I am. Quickly, scribe, fetch the Tome of the Genie, pointing to the ancient manuscript that contains all of the gaming secrets. Enter SXVZGSOO.
Perfect.
Now we can swim through that electric seaweed, no problem, no damage. He now switches his attention to River City Ransom. For far too long, we have started out in this game a weakling. We need max stats. Enter LVNYIVYL. These are actual codes, by the way. Now we don't have to
No.
spend all day leveling up. After beating that, we both see it. The game that has always sucked. Battletoads. Nobody wants to
Oh,
play through this game, but everyone says that they want to beat it. So
beat
summoning,
it, beat it.
yeah, it's in that song's playing on the background on a record because it's the early '90s or a tape. Summoning lightning from the sky and causing thunder to roar throughout the house, he shouts, "Skip to the end level. Enter."
Yes.
GAXAALAE. Boom, we're on the last level. We don't even need to do that stupid motorcycle level or go down that stupid cave. Then he drops the whole ancient prophecy dude act and jumps off the ottoman. He says, "Want to see Mario jump hella high?" He says. Enter APZLGK. Cool, look at Mario jump hella high. So there you have it. That's my snack segment,
Wow.
Danelle. It's maybe the most epic snack segment ever.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Pool sandwiches need no further explanation. Game Genie I chose because it's not quite a homebrew game, but it has a homebrew spirit, right? It has.
Yeah,
First of all,
for
Nintendo
sure.
hated it, and it tried to shut it down, and it
Oh, really?
initially failed, I believe. Initially, maybe eventually they succeeded. So there's that, and they don't, they didn't like homebrew games back in the day. But it was also a way to change the game, reverse engineer it, so you can beat them or just do wacky stuff. So in a way, it was like playing a fan made game at home. But anyways, Danelle, I didn't pause to get your thoughts too much. I was obviously reading this dumb story that I wrote. Your thoughts on pool sandwiches and Game Genie?
I love it. For some reason, whenever you kept saying pool sandwiches, I kept thinking about like the sandwich being dipped in the pool, and so I was like, gross, like pool water sandwich.
I think it's inferred that pool water from your hands or at some point it's gonna get on the sandwich.
It's gonna taste like
chlorine.
I don't know, chlorine in a way, but
pee.
Delicious. I kind of want a sandwich for lunch now, so thanks. I don't even have bread or meat, so I can't even make a sandwich.
You eat a piece of cheese later.
I think I ran out of. I do have some provolone, I guess.
Provolone.
But awesome. I love it. And Game Genie, that was another one of the games, whatever you want to call it, that one of my friends took and never gave it back, and she lost it.
I remember you saying that. Yeah, that's right.
And so that's really sad. But I loved the Game Genie, but the thing was, I was never one for cheating or whatever you want to call it. Because I am the kind that like I really would rather like try and get good at something, and I'll play it over and over and over, and like rather use my skills and say that I beat something, or even admit like, man, I suck, like I can't do this. So I was like, people that cheated at games, even to this day, I just feel like it's lame. It's so lame to me.
It is.
But I don't remember why I wanted it. It might have been because I'm trying to think now. It might have been because of Mortal Kombat. All those babalities and fatalities and like all that stuff that you couldn't even really like. I don't remember if you could even do that on there. But I got it I don't remember why I wanted it. And it was definitely some game that I think I couldn't beat or I wanted to. And I thought the idea was really cool. So I finally gave in.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is awesome. And I used it for a while. I can't remember what games I even tried it on. But that sounds good to me. I probably did have a sandwich and play with my Game Genie and my Pepsi, because I'm a Pepsi fan. Screw Coke.
Do you like Kool-Aid?
And definitely Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
This story was Kool-Aid. Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I probably definitely had a sandwich, but probably even Kool-Aid too. Definitely cherry. I didn't call it red. I don't call it colors. Cherry. That was my favorite, but I definitely loved Kool-Aid. That probably was me. You probably just described my after school or even summer day one day, except the pool. We didn't have a pool.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's why I was at a friend's house in the story.
But that was great. That was an awesome story. Oh my gosh, you sucked me into it, and now I'm hungry.
I know, I am too. Yeah. Would you?
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Would you eat the Jeff? You're not a bologna fan, I'm assuming.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Not that.
No.
The Jeff, the sandwich, the Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what a Jeffrey is, but no. I don't like bologna.
Yeah. I don't. I haven't had it in years, but
as a kid because we did. My dad was a huge bologna fan,
Yeah.
so we always had it around the house, and I would eat it, and then I was like, "What the? I can't get jiggy with this shit."
It's pretty
I was like,
brutal.
"What the hell is this? It's weird and can be like not slimy, but whatever like the outside is sometimes.
Yeah.
Like it's just
That was a
the
pure like
texture."
kid sandwich for sure. I think the bologna.
I was grilled cheese. That's what I ate every day.
Nice.
I could eat grilled cheese every single day, so that was probably my go-to. But um, I know it's a staple in households. Bologna, like everyone's had it in their house at some point.
Got a first name.
But the salami, you got me with the salami.
Yeah.
When I heard that, like that's probably my go-to. Salami and cheese. That I mean, that's
And chips.
and chips. Lay's was definitely our go-to in our house too.
Yeah.
Just a plain Lay's.
Classic.
Oh man, with the sandwich, definitely with tuna. I always have tuna and plain Lay's.
Yeah,
That's like
see that.
my go-to. That salt factor and just oh.
Yeah, this is getting bad. My stomach's actually hurting from hunger.
I know. I haven't eaten anything yet. I don't really eat until lunch, so now you really made me hungry, sir.
Well, listen, we only have one more segment, and it's not rapid fire. I'm not going to make you on your own design a game. We're going to do it together today.
Okay.
We're going to make our own homebrew game, and I'm just going to need your help, and then I'm going to try to come up with something. And so, essentially, what we're going to do is kind of Mad Lib style, except I don't have anything pre-written. I just have the questions. I'm going to just have you give me stuff, right? And it should be fairly obvious.
Oh, of course. What do I get in return? I'm just giving you stuff.
You get millions of fans adoring you on this podcast. The true star of the show.
That's worth it.
So let's start out. Just give me what console are we making this homebrew game for? I mean,
the SNES.
The SNES. All right, the SNES. Yes. Perfect. Give me a random weapon.
An axe.
Axe. Body spray.
Oh, God.
I'm going to ask you to keep this clean now, but give me a body part.
Arm.
All right, give me a male name for a boy or a man or a boy man. Christopher? Yep. All right. I'm going to shorten it to Chris.
Did you say boy man? Is there like a woman man or?
There's everybody is welcome at the Double Shift podcast here, Danelle.
I know.
Even Jeff.
Sorry.
Oh
my God, Jeff! You need to reach through the screen and just smack him. Run over to his house right now and like egg his car.
Do you see what he says in our Discord? He's not very nice to me.
You too. I know. You crack me up when I read through it all. Man, it's good times.
Give me a setting, like a location or whatever.
A wedding?
Oh, there you go.
Is that like a...
Yeah, that works for me, yeah. Give me an occupation.
Physical therapist.
Ah, yes.
I don't know why that popped in my head.
Give me one supernatural element.
Telekinesis.
Nice. And then finally, just give me a celebrity actress.
Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, I love Aubrey Plaza. I can't even speak. I love it so much.
Aubrey Plaza.
All right. This is a game for the SNES that Danelle and I are going to be making as a homebrew thing, and Jeff is going to make it into a physical cart copy using his physical cart copy skills. It's a game called Chris Axe Arm. And so in this game, there was Chris Axe Arm's physical therapist, through evil telekinesis, accidentally made it so that Chris has axe for arms now. And this same physical therapist was invited to him and Aubrey Plaza's wedding, but he stole Aubrey Plaza. So Christopher Axe Arms needs to run through various levels and use his arms as axes to get the evil physical therapist. Who sends his army of physical therapist doctors after Christopher Axearm in order to stop him.
This sounds bloody.
So yeah, there's people that have like all the elastobands. They're like, oh, they're coming at you, and they're like, yeah, I just happen to have elastobands here. We didn't rehearse this. And they're like, we're gonna get you, but then Christopher Axearm chops him up, and it's really bloody. and
you're walking around.
You're walking around. We actually have Aubrey Plaza's voice in the game, so she's going to be on the cover,
Nice.
and she's like, "Help me, Christopher Axe Arms," and
I'd play
I
this.
mean that's pretty much it. Do you have anything to add to it, or?
I don't know, but I don't know how the poor physical therapist would ever to give him physical therapy unless it wasn't on his arms, because man, that'd be difficult. He'd hurt his hands and
I mean, the thing about
get bloody.
like Super Nintendo games is it doesn't really have to make sense.
I know, and they barely did. But all I could think of is like, yeah, just like axes sticking out of his shoulders. Actually, just maybe just run. He could just run through a crowd of people and just like
But there's like obstacles. It's like there's a thing that you have to climb up onto, and you can't really like. Climb.
No, how are you gonna do that?
Like if he tries to use his axe arms.
Yeah,
he's just going to chop it down. You can't get up there.
You could cut the wedding cake with it.
Yeah, that's the end scene. Like they're happy. They're happily together. He's cutting the wedding cake, and then and then they have their first dance. I'm just giving away the ending now. They have their first dance. He defeated the evil physical therapist, but accidentally on their first dance, he ends up cutting Aubrey Plaza's legs off. Because he's doing the traditional dance, and so the sequel is Aubrey Plaza chainsaw legs, and
nice.
That's
don't do the money dance in that wedding.
No.
Poor Aubrey.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Aubrey Plaza, for being part of this.
That was fun. I'd like to do that again.
Yeah, we can do more Mad Libs.
I like Mad Libs.
But beyond that, Danelle. Hopefully, this stupid construction in the background isn't making it to our podcast. I think it is.
It's Sawman.
Yeah, Sawman. Yeah, that's Chainsaw Leg Aubrey Plaza. Danelle, what have you learned today? Me, I learned nothing. But what have you learned today?
That I had no idea what the hell Homebrew Games were.
And are you going to?
And you enlightened me for sure.
Are you going to go out and get the Spirit Halloween NES game?
I don't know. I really, really, really want to. I might, because I'm kind of impulsive at times, and it's Halloween stuff, and I like buy everything Halloween. I already went to Dollar Tree and spent like $30 on Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Well, Jeff, do we have a P.O. box yet? Damn it. I was going to say, somebody send Danelle a copy of this game. Our fans out there, put your money together and...
I can't even play it, but so that's another reason why I don't want to buy it, because it would just sit here. But I do decorate my house like crazy for Halloween, so it would be a cool
little
nostalgia
thing.
prop. But
yeah,
I don't know. Oh, you got where's mine? I have.
All right.
I've got leg ones.
Oh, like you've never opened them. Perfect.
No, I did. I just kept putting them. Well, actually, because it came with these are resistance bands,
right.
But I guess the same thing. But I was actually good, and I was putting them back into the case each time.
Well, there you go, eh? Yeah.
But I was using these when I was doing yoga a lot.
Yoga!
And these things are nuts. I mean...
Right.
I can't even...
They're actually bands, but...
yours looks like more...
This is a nut. That's a band.
My
Anyways.
God.
What
the hell do you have that for?
I don't know. You said these were nuts. Anyways... It's time to get to our main topic, if we have time. Socks and sandals. Jeff, any time for that today? I mean, oh man.
I was gonna throw some sandals, but I don't.
We don't have time. Jeff, cut us off.
I put my foot into a sock and a sandal.
Right. Next time we'll get the socks and sandals. But for today,
I can smell it from here.
Yeah. For today, we're out of time. So it's time to say goodbye, Danelle.
Goodbye.
And with that, we'll do our double shift toast back to normal this week. May your gamer score be heavy and your backlog be light. May your connection be strong and your aim precision tight. May your Joy-Cons be as mighty as the ocean, but never should they drift. For all you QA pirates out there, y'all survive. Yar, double shift.
Double shift.
Double shift. Later, Hosen.
Later.